Here we have the Demogorgon, an extraterrestrial being from another world. Some find it cute, others find it terrifying. It uses its power of the abyss to place portals around the map to teleport and leap forward quickly to damage survivors. Its 3 personal perks, Surge, Cruel Limits, and Mindbreaker, help it damage generators from afar, block all windows in the trial, and exhaust survivors working on generators. Today, we will observe the Demogorgon hunt its prey and how its peanut-sized brain can outsmart the survivors. The Demogorgon spawns into the trial, the map being Greenville Square, the newest map added. A fairly large map, but its portals should help with that. The Demogorgon sees a survivor running away, but its stupid fucking brain told it to look for the imaginary survivor it thought it saw. So now the Demogorgon must find another survivor because of its stupidity. The Demogorgon gets its first hit of the match, then gets cheated out of a hit as the survivor runs away with Lithe. But the Demogorgon wastes no time catching up as it downs its first victim, then places them on the hook. The Demogorgon tries to damage a generator, but a grenade explodes right in its face, causing much pain and wasting a lot of time. After the survivor is unhooked, the Demogorgon teleports back to the hook. It goes for the survivor who was just hooked and downs them again. The Demogorgon cannot find another survivor, so it goes back to the hook and chases the healthy survivor. This survivor does not last long. The Demogorgon spots the survivor it is able to mori and promptly starts to chase them. It downs the survivor, and the Demogorgon feels rather peckish. Delicious! The Demogorgon gets another fucking grenade up its face and finds its next survivor. It gets a rather quick first hit, but it gets caught in a very long chase, where 2 generators are completed, but the Demogorgon finally downs the survivor. It finds a wild meg, and it eats a fat pallet stun to the face. It doesn't take kindly to this, so it proceeds to rip the meg to shreds. It apparently forgot how to pick up the fucking survivor because it takes a full 5 seconds to pick them up. After hooking, it hits another survivor and lets them run away to clear out some pallets. It uses its tiny ass peanut brain to trick the survivor and get a hit. It quickly downs the survivor and teleports back quickly to prevent the generators from being completed. It hears a survivor trying to close one of its portals, so it changes its direction towards that survivor. It disrupts and damages the survivor trying to close the portal. After a short chase, it downs the survivor. It finds the wild meg again and damages her before she can sprint away. But the poor meg is just simply not capable of lasting in chase that long and shortly falls victim to the Demogorgon. After yet another grenade to the noggin, the Demogorgon is now visibly more agitated as the generator's near completion. The Demogorgon finds the more advanced survivor, and after another pathetic attempt to mind game the survivor fails, it finally gets a hit. The survivor drags the Demogorgon with them to the edge of the map to waste its time further. After it downs her, it teleports back to the generators to stop them from being completed. Once it feels comfortable with generator progression, it goes back to the downed survivor to have a quick snack. After its snack, it finds a survivor hiding on the outskirts of the map. I think we all know how this ends. Now, it is up to the Demogorgon to find the hatch before the last survivor. It manages to find the hatch, but it must defend the gates, which are very far from each other. These gates end up being too far from one another, leaving the survivor with enough time to open one. The Demogorgon accepts defeat as the wild Meg escapes the trial. What an interesting creature we just witnessed.